Hello, subscribers and future subscribers. I'm KarmaJolt. This game is Earthbound, also known as Mother 2, and I think this was like the first RPG that I ever played. If you don't count Zelda. If you don't count any of the Zelda games, which I don't. Wait, maybe I do. I might have explicitly said that I count them as RPGs in one of my Zelda videos. But the point is, this was like my first real RPG, and some people don't even consider it a real RPG. But when I first saw that opening screen, I was like, whoa, this is about to be about aliens and spaceships, and it looks like dark and scary, and I'm a little scared. And I was sort of right about some of those things. But it turned out to be a lot more funnier and wholesomer than I had anticipated, which at first honestly disappointed me, until I realized, wait, this is funny and it's a great game, the soundtrack's awesome, I'm gonna play it till the end. And we rented it from Blockbuster like 3 or 4 more times before we were finally like, fuck it, let's make some friends and hope that they have a copy of this game. And my boy, Sax Dog, who I might have occasionally mentioned in previous videos, one of my best friends, who I've been friends with since 4th grade, allowed me to borrow his copy, and occasionally he will still bring it over and we'll just sit down and beat it, like when I'm home in Connecticut for a week, you know, during the holidays or something. Anyway, let's just fucking start this game. I'm gonna select such a fast text speed. And I just got over having mono, so I will take stereo, which I also just got over having. I love that it automatically started me on peanut flavor, because I think that's the second best flavor, and I haven't used it in a while. Oh gosh, I have to name so many characters right now. Good thing I just happened to spend about an hour off screen trying to come up with names. So, instead of the actual default don't care names of Ness, Alec, Roger, Will, Brian, Tyler, Lane, or Ness, I will choose the third most common baby name of 2016, Florp. Am I basic? Is that basic? This girl is usually Paula. That's her default name. It could also be Nancy, or Sky, or Paige, or Marie, or Holly, or Jane, or Paula. But I'm gonna name her after 2-time Smash Bros. Melee Evo champion, the Mangoat himself, Joseph Mango Marquez. And I put the 0 at the end of his name like he does on his, whatever screen names, his social handles, his Twitter and stuff. I'm gonna name this guy Birds. No explanation for that. Just feel like naming him Birds. But should I do it with a Z? Yes, is the answer to that obvious question. And for the last of the human characters, I will name... Oh wait, I didn't go through Birds' default names. I just want to show you real quick. It can be Jeff, Dan, Henry, Isaac, I like it, Ralph, Sean, Rob, and Jeff. But again, I'm gonna name him Birds with a Z, like I promised. I'm pretty sure in the Japanese version of this game, if you select the don't care names, some of the options, like every character or thing has an option that is Mario related. Like you can have Mario, Peach, Luigi, and Toad, and then even your favorite food will be mushrooms or something like that. But also, some of their don't care names are the members of the Beatles. So this guy's default name is Pooh, which is hilarious. It's also Kato, Kai, Omar, Ramin, Aziz, and Lado, or Lado. But I am gonna name him after the most populous city in Nebraska, which is somehow not the capital of Nebraska. It's fucking Lincoln is the capital. But I'm gonna name this guy Omaha because... I guess because it was Peyton Manning's birthday recently, and that's what is reminding me of that. I don't fucking know. So, since this dog is no longer part of the European Union, I will name him Brexit. Brexit or Brexit? Do you say exit or exit? Because I know it, like, goes either way, depending on where you're from, or just how you were raised, or how you fucking feel like pronouncing the word exit. I say exit with, like, kind of like a G sound, usually. What's your favorite homemade food? For not too much of a reason, I'm gonna say class. Because I'm pretty sure at one point or another, your mother will tell you, have some favorite food and go to bed. And I can't fit dignity or honor. Wait, yes, it will be honor instead. Have some honor and go to bed. Okay, I can see it. It's gonna be funny. I will laugh at that when it happens. What is your favorite thing? I couldn't tell you. I honestly couldn't tell you. It might be memes. No, it probably isn't. I really don't even like memes as much as the next guy who kind of likes memes. I mean, I sort of like them. But I don't really keep up with them. It might be B-ball, but I think what I'm gonna do is, because this is the name of Florp's special PSI attack, I'm gonna name it .gif. And yes, it is GIF. It's not GIF, no matter what the creator says. But that way, it'll be like, Florp tried PSI.gif, and then it'll have some crazy animation. It'll be like, heh, nice. So that looks pretty good, I guess. So glad I put birds with a Z and not an S, or like a $ sign or something lame like that. Fuck the police. But not the bakery. Convenient for the police that their headquarters right next to the donut shop. The year is 1990X. That's like before people got good at Melee, or before the robots in the Mega Man series destroyed all the towns and shit. Onett, a small town in Eagle Land. How do you pronounce that? Is it Onett or Onett? I always thought it was Onett. Is there an official pronunciation? Does anyone know for sure? Oh shit, there's a fucking mailbox. Just like there was in Silent Hill. What the hell is going on? Florp's house? Well, it's really like his mom and dad's house. Let's say that. Damn, look at all those Z's. Look at all those Aziz, which is one of the default names that you could give to Omaha, who is normally named Pooh. Yup, just gonna casually step out of bed after a loud crash. There are a lot of drunk drivers in this town, so you know what it probably is. Who's this? Hey, bro. She, like, unironically said bro. Did the sound wake you up? Were you freaked out? Yeah, I was totally wetting my pants. Florp, open the present. There is a cracked bat inside. Florp takes it. Like it's baked at such a temperature that, like, the crust is a little flakier and it's cracked. Or like cracked peppercorn. Is that a thing? I don't know. But hey, look, I can equip this cracked bat and my offense fucking triples. Isn't that insane? This is probably my mom. What was that noise? What was that noise? Like, you know, one of the sentries from Metal Gear Solid. Florp, you don't seem scared. Are you nuts? Yeah, that explains it. And now you want to go check it out? Oh, okay. You'll sneak out of your room anyway, even if I asked you not to. At least change out of your jammies before you go. Aight, Mom. I think just because he's... So the year is 1990X. And at this point, he is at least 12 or 13 years old. So there's a good chance that he is a millennial and he understands that he is going to just inherit a whole bunch of terrible problems with the economy and just a country that's in shambles. So at this point, he doesn't really, like, fear death or anything. Like, he sort of welcomes the sweet release of the soul leaving the body. So that's probably why he's not really all that scared of a loud crash. Besides humans, dogs also sleep at night. Why aren't you asleep? I don't really know. What happens if I use the phone right now? Beep! beep. Oh shit, it like gave me an electric shock. Which is what phones usually do. No problem here. I want to know if there's any mail here. I want to return home, but the road is closed. People are taking this meteorite situation too seriously. Well, last time there was a meteorite and we fucked around, 2 Saiyans leveled the city, so... Onett police are infamous for closing roads if something is going on. We are going for the world record. Don't panic, it's just a, what? Meteorite that who? Fell. I just wanna, what? Go home. I don't know why he's talking like that. Maybe it's supposed to be that he's like nodding off and then waking up before falling asleep or something. South to the suburbs of Onett. Oh, go south to get to the suburbs of Onett. Did you hear the big bang? Fuck that show. I think a meteorite landed nearby. I want to be the first to see it, okay? I'm going to try to be the first to get there. Looks like you're trying pretty hard there, buddy. Don't you know what time it is? Get your butt home pronto. No, I have no idea what time it is. Why won't you tell me? A meteorite has landed. The sharks are running wild in town. Don't panic, it's just a gang. Not literal sharks. You kids are wandering around and I'm hungry. I hate my job. Oh man, I sort of feel for that guy. It's dangerous to go to the hilltop by yourself, alone. Even if I advise you not to go, it won't stop you, will it? Wow. Yeah, I'm just gonna defy you, police officer, because you have no legal right to stop me from walking around at night, unless you put up one of those police line do not cross tape things. Hey you, don't you know what time it is? No, no one will tell me what time it is. There's no clock in my status menu. I have $4, but that's not a time, that's a monetary amount. Florp opened the present. There's a bread roll inside. Florp takes it. What if that gift was for somebody else? I would like to imagine... Okay, so there are no treasure chests in this game. Well, that's not true. There's like a few of them. But for the most part, instead of treasure chests, you have these presents that you just saw me open one of. I would like to imagine that they're all labeled and addressed to someone else, but Florp just doesn't give a fudge. Hey Florp, hiya buddy. A meteorite fell down and went boom. It was a real mess for a while. You know, with all the fire and destruction. But I was fine because I always eat garlic and work out to help make my body stronger. However, the weaker citizens probably fainted. Yeah, because it's not like a mental thing, it's just pure physical stamina that allows you to not faint when you hear a loud noise. I also want to tell you, whoops, I almost told you about my, by the way, Florp, did you check my billboard? Literally, I wrote the message myself, that's my real job, you know. I'm a billboard guy. Nobody really asks me to do that, I just sort of do it. Why don't you check out my work? Treasure Hunter! This is Liar X Agerate's house. Wow, that is a brilliant fucking name to get a shitty pun across. Like, I thought Paper Mario series did a great job of that. Like, Tasty is the name of the cook, and you're like, oh my gosh, tasty, because they make tasty treats. But no, this one takes the metaphorical cake, prize, first place. That meteor looks different than usual. You know, the last time I saw it, it looked differenter. It's strange and marvelous, as well as mysterious. Ooh. Nice timing, Florp. Will you do something about Pokey? He's driving me nuts. Are you two friends? Nah. You're not friends, but aren't you neighbors? Come on, help me out here. What happens if I say yes? What if I say... And you live in the house next to his. I see. Hey, Florp. Don't be rubbernecking. You're getting in the cops' officer's way. You can go home now. Tomorrow I, Pokey, will tell you more about the strange meteorite. I'm fine here, but you're bugging the officers. Yeah, I am just saying so much stuff. Clear out. Get out of my way. Clear out. Get out of my way. Clear out. Get out of my way. Clear out. Of way out, get my, whoops, my mistake. I mean, get out of my way. Man, I wonder what those two other characters would say if I could reach them, but these Onett police are so good at barricading the way and setting up roadblocks that I cannot get there. Sigh. It looks like he says sign, because he was just talking about signs, but he says he's sighing. And he said it aloud. He didn't actually sigh. I wonder when the cops will leave. Yeah. Don't want them snooping around your house because of all this suspicious stuff going on. Well, time to get home, and there's no better way to get home than to walk there. Because that's the only way for me to get there at the moment. I don't have a bicycle. I have a cracked bat and a bread roll and an ATM card, which I never leave home without. Welcome home, Florp. It's not necessary to talk about it tonight. It's late. Scoot off to bed now. Yeah. Yes. Mother. Yes, ma'am. Later that night. Later that night. Later that night. I'm trying to think of what the narrator's voice would be. There really isn't much of a narrator throughout this game. Wow, listen to that annoying knock.wav.mp3. Someone's knocking at the door. What an annoying knock. I know, right? Whoa, let's pause to appreciate this art, which actually just looks like a diagram of some sort that has like a beaker and maybe some instructions for building a chemical? I don't know. My land! Who could be knocking at the door at this time of night? Would you answer it? Yeah. I've got fleas sucking me dry, so I'm just going to lie still for now. Whoa! Even before I could get to the door, my neighbor, Pokey, opened up for me. Hey, listen to what I've got to say. When I took Piggy to the place where the meteorite landed... Oh, good evening, ma'am. You're looking lovely as usual, snicker. Anyway... As I was saying before, I was so rudely interrupted by the beauty of this fine young woman. The police that were guarding the meteorite landing left suddenly to deal with the sharks. You know the sharks, they're the local ruffians, like opposite the Jets. It's like a West Side Story thing, but it's like some weird alternate reality where the sharks just like completely destroyed the Jets and they're all dead, so you've just got all these... I guess it's like a Puerto Rican gang running around. And they were really going wild. Suddenly, I noticed that Picky was gone. I don't know if you've ever seen West Side Story, but, like, the point is that, like, oh, the Jets, we're like the white people gang, and we hate these Puerto Ricans, and then those are the Sharks. The Sharks are the Puerto Rican gang. Picky was gone. I blame the cops. It certainly wasn't my fault at all. When my dad gets back, I know I'm gonna get it. You're my bestest friend. Won't you help me find Picky? Yes. Okay, good buddy. Let's blow this popsicle stand. That is a weird fucking phrase, if that is a phrase at all. Before we go, why don't you say goodbye to your mom? Don't you agree, ma'am? You know what this goodbye slang term that all the kids are saying these days? I know the dog is unreliable, but you should take Brexit along. I said Brexit and not Brexit there, because I guess it just makes... It feels more righter to say Brexit. The cracked bat in Tracy's room could help out at a time like this. It's just a bat that's got crack all over it. No matter what anyone says, you're a courageous, strong boy. You're my very own natural-born fighter. Now kill all the wildlife. You'll go far. Remember to go for it, Connect 4. But I think you should change out of your jammies before you leave. I think you mean my shut up and jammies. I'm proud of that one. I'm proud of that one, actually. Hey, what's up, Tracy? I'll do everything I can to help you. Good luck on your adventure. You might get hungry along the way, so here is a cookie. Florp got the cookie. I think in the original Mother, she gives you orange juice. In the one for NES. Cookie, huge upgrade, I gotta say. I mean, vitamin C is great, but I'd rather have sugar. You can give me some sugar, subscribers, if you know what I mean. I'm gonna leave my email in the little doobly-doo in the description thing. You can also leave anything you don't need with me. Oh, can you hang on to Pokey for me? Do you want me to hang on to something? Nah. Be careful. Yeah, sure. You're cool. Whatever. Wow! Moms, they always know what buttons to push, you know? Do you want me to go along with you? I guess I have no choice. Let's go. No, you... I wasn't, like, gonna force you. I just thought I wanted, you know, I'm just trying to tell you I want your company. Brexit joins you. That's ironic. Alright, you go out in front. I'll follow at a safe distance. Let's get going. Pokey joins you. Oh, shit. That scared the fuck out of me. I hate telephones. Florp answered the phone. Hello, it's your dad. First of all, how does he know who answered the phone right there? Like, I didn't say anything. I guess maybe that's his cue. Because maybe my mom or my sister would have said hello, and therefore he knows that it must be Florp, who picks up the phone without saying anything. Because who does that? Who picks up the phone without saying anything? Work to exhaustion when you're young. Have you ever heard of a weird saying like this? Now I have, yeah. Just remember, I'm always behind you 100%. Don't be afraid. I know that you're brave. You can do it. Don't forget to call me periodically during your adventure. I can make a record of your progress when you call me. Oh yeah, I deposited $30 into your bank account. Wow. What a birthday it has been. Do you have your ATM card? Withdraw your money from any cash machine and buy whatever you need. Good luck, my boy. I feel like such a hero. What? Well, the father of a hero, at least. Waha! Wahaha! Slam beep. I believe Shigesato Itoi, the creator of the Mother/Earthbound series, didn't have a father? Like, he didn't know who his father was? His mother was single? And so that's why he decided to create a hero character whose father is never around. Runaway dog! This dog is clearly a runaway. By the way, Brexit, your own dog, is sorta useful in combat. Like, he does stuff. Pokey just apologizes. Florp can do some damage, enough that it makes a difference during these minor battles. Holy shit, I already leveled up. I just needed 4 experience to get to level 2. Offense went up by 1. Max HP went up by 1. Florp realized the power of Life Up Alpha. Probably the best level up in the game is your first level up. Because you learn Life Up Alpha. I know I'm about to run into this other battle. Which is a good healing spell until the very end of the game, basically. Because it heals like 100. Which is a significant chunk. Like the beefiest party member you get will be Florp, and he'll get like 800 HP, which is insane. But then the rest of them will get like 300, 500, 600, maybe. Something like that, you know? Anyway, I probably should explain that when you touch butterflies, you eat them and you gain their courage. And that is why my PP, also known as P points, psychic power, something like that. That's what I use to cast my PSI spells. They're not really spells, they're psychic abilities. Damn, I got bit by this dog. I'm gonna need medical attention because I feel like I'll get infected. Holy shit, was that Brexit that just did that? I wasn't even reading. But yeah, that doggo helps pretty good. Helps pretty much in combat, is what I was trying to say. He helps muchly. Very much. A lot. This enemy is called the Spiteful Crow, and he gives you fewer experience than the Runaway Dog, despite full being harder to kill, and doing more damage. He's got a high evade, except I just fucking crushed him right there. I love that when you critical hit in this game, it says, smash, and does this crazy, like, kind of sound effect that I could emulate if I didn't have a cracked tooth, and I can't do it now because it like hurts to make any sort of wind come out of my mouth. It hurts to blow, okay? Inside, there was a cookie. He dropped me a present, that's what just happened. Sometimes you can sneak up on these enemies, which will allow you the first strike in combat. Man, okay, so there are so many... I've played this game a million times, and so I know how all the mechanics work, and I know everything about this game, and I'm sort of taking that for granted right now as I'm playing. But I should have mentioned that you can see the enemies in the overworld, which is pretty uncommon for an RPG, or at least at the time it was like, oh, no one's ever done that before, you know? So that was like groundbreaking in itself, you know, but also, aside from that, while, if you encounter an enemy who is facing away from you, the screen will swirl green, meaning you successfully snuck up on the enemy, and your party will get the first strike. Even if other enemies join the battle, like while the swirling is still happening, which can happen, you'll see it many times in the future. And alternatively, if an enemy catches you from behind, the screen will swirl red-ish, and you will be surprised in combat, and you will not get to act in the first turn. Wow, HP went up by 14? I'm a beast already. Yep, just hanging out on my porch that I haven't built yet. Hey, Florp, I was too busy to investigate, but I heard a child's voice on the hilltop. Kinda glad this guy didn't investigate, looking for a child. Something kinda tells me that I wouldn't want this guy around children in general, and neither would the, local authorities. I'm a busy man. But when I do a job, I do it well. I'm a man's man, even. Treasure hunter. This is Liar Exaggerate's house. Oh, shit, there was a snake. I didn't even see that snake because he blended in with the grass so good. This is a coil snake. If you kill him, you get 1 experience. Which sucks because all of these enemies are, like, pretty much an equal difficulty. But one of them gives you 4 times the experience. You know, like, isn't that sort of weird? Isn't that a little unfair, you think? A woof. If I knew this was going to be such a scary place, I wouldn't have come along. I'm outta here. Wow. Brexit made his exit. Brexit made his exit. What? Oh, you woke me up. Pokey, I've been looking all over for you. You see, Pokey got scared and ran away. From this tree and meteorite and just the ambience of this this background music is a little haunting. Well, I'm glad that you're okay at least. Let's go home now. I bet Mom and Dad are worried sick about us. Geez, sometimes I wonder which of us is the real big brother. X-Files theme like right now. 'Cause who is the real big brother? Picky joins you. Florp! Do you hear a buzzing that sounds like a bee flying around? No. No, I fucking don't, idiot. Oh, come on, you must hear it. Now that you mention it, I do hear a bee from space. Holy shit, look at this beam of light coming either to or from the meteorite. Can't really tell which, because light travels really kind of too fast to follow it. A bee I am not. That sentence is an anagram for, I bone a mate, I think. No? Might have been an extra A in there. Well, I'll try again later. I'm from 10 years in the future, and in the future, all is devastation. It's because of that global warming. Also, like, there's just a fuckload of meteorites hitting the ground, like, everywhere. Gygus, the universal cosmic destroyer, sent all to the horror of eternal darkness, which is a great game on GameCube, by the way. However, you must listen. Where I am from, there is a well-known legend that has been handed down from ancient times. It says, when the chosen boy reaches the point, he will find the light. The passing of time will shatter the nightmare rock, and will reveal the path of light. Now, nobody in my time knows what that is, but here's a gun. Go find that evil Gygus guy. You see, it is in my opinion that you are that boy, Florp. This I believe. Gygus's monstrous plan must have been set in motion somewhere on Earth. 'Cause, you know, that's where everything happens, according to Earthlings. If you start to confront the enemy immediately, you may have time to counter the evil intentions of Gaigas. 3 things are of the utmost importance: wisdom, courage, and friendship. Kind of like the Triforce, but like different, because we decided to scrap the power thing. Just wasn't really working out right. The legends from the ancient times tell of 3 boys and a grill who defeat Gygas. I will tell you more later. Go now, and do not be anxious about the future. You have much work to do, Florp. Did you listen to what I told you? Thank you for listening to my story. You are as exceptional as I expected you to be. Yeah, by the way, you're gonna want to go, south. That's the first place you'll encounter some Gygas-related enemies. Buzz now joins you. Florp, it looks like you're really in a lot of trouble this time. Like, those other, quests to save the universe that you went on, those are a piece of cake compared to what this guy's talking about. 3 boys, he said. I'm not one of those 3, am I? I don't fucking know. Because I'm not into this kind of thing. What makes him think that Florp would know? Geez, my heart is almost pounding right out of my chest. But it's not, and I'm alive. What is this guy still doing? Florp, buddy, I have something to tell you, and only you. Can you come visit me later alone? Oh gosh, that sound still creeps me out to this day. And you will hear that sound a few more times throughout the game. And it happens pretty much anytime anyone tells you something related to the Mani statue, which we'll get to in a minute, I guess. Oh shit! This dude just beamed out of space. It's been a long time, Buzz. Shouldn't have left you without a dope beat to step to. You've been successful at foiling Master Gygas' plans. Foiling, by the way, is the thing where you have 2 terms in parentheses, and you have to multiply them. It stands for first, outer, inner, last. And it's like, let's say you have like x plus 1 times x minus 7. You do x times x, then 1 times x, then minus 7 times x, then 1 times minus 7. You add all that shit up. Thanks, 7th grade math. You've been successful at foiling, but Buzz, you must now surrender. You're no longer a hero, but just a useless insect. I'll stomp you hard. Which is actually pretty hard to do when a bee is flying in the air. Like, you have to get your foot up and over him and then bring him down to the ground. So you gotta be, first of all, really flexible, or you have to be able to jump really high. Look, I'm just gonna defend. Buzz tried PSI Shield E. I think it's a Sigma. I think that's what that is. Anyway, we're all protected by a psychic shield. Piggy tries to help in combat, and I like it. It's my favorite thing. Oh shit! He just crit for 2 damage! That's more than I've done so far. Oh crap. Good thing we had that psychic shield. By the way, without Buzz, I guess you'd just die here. I guess you'd just die in this battle. But I think the first thing he does, he always casts Psychic Shield Sigma to protect your party from any attacks that Starman might do. Because he doesn't use physical attacks. Wow, we keep making this Fire Bee disappear. Killed him. Killed him dead. Gained 16 exp. Damn, that would have been like 2 level ups at the beginning of the game. Phew, I was taking a big chance there by easily dispatching that minor boss. He came from 10 years in the future to kill me, so we can't relax yet. From now on, you'll be fighting enemies sent by Gygas, as well as humans who have evil thoughts. You know, like the police. They'll definitely make trouble during your adventure. Animals are also becoming violent due to Gygas' influence over the evil in their minds, or it might be because you smothered yourself with meat juice and they just smell it. It's, you know, okay. Humans might have the same reaction. It is the truth, so listen. Well, time to bring my neighbors back to their home. So, where in Sam Hill have you boys been? I'll have to think of a suitable punishment. I'm really sorry that my kids troubled you so much. Both of you are really going to get it now. Me? Oh, them. Oh, shit. Wow, they got a whooping. They got fucking... They just got beaten. I'm pretty sure there was violence upstairs going on. By the way, I would be happy if you left sometime soon. I'm tired of your family living next door. We've loaned your father a lot of money. I'm not sure if you can use loan as a verb. Am I wrong about that? I thought a loan was strictly a noun and you lend money. We've lent your father a lot of money. It may have been $100,000 or more. Well, I guess it really could have been less. But because of the loan, my family and I now live in poverty. Oh, that's why you ain't got no fridge. My husband is much too lenient with the children. Oh well, nice guys finish last. That's the story of our life. Get her, Buzz Buzz. He just did a little booty dance. I don't know if you saw. Aye! I think it's a dung beetle. I'll smash your guts out. Critical hit. And the music stopped. My friend, I hardly knew you. What was your name again? Ugh! Gasp. I was much weaker than I thought. So you must now begin your adventure. See? You. With his dying breath, he said goodbye. Oh, I just remembered. Listen to my final words. While I'm dying on the floor. To defeat Gaius, your own power must unite with the Earth's. The Earth will then channel your power and multiply it. There are 8 points that you must visit. Make these places your own. Each of these locations is, quote, your sanctuary. One of them is near Onett. It is called the Giant Step. Go there first. Do you understand? Yeah, I do. All right. You are a very intelligent young man, and, oh, the pain. Everything is getting dark. Erg, gasp. Before I pass on, though, I want to give you something. It is the Sound Stone. You can record the melodies from the 8 your sanctuary locations into this stone. It is an awesome item. Also, it's about the size of a bowling ball if you look at it or hold it or just in general, which is, and I can't explain how me, a small bee-like creature, was holding it in my pocket. Don't ask about that. It's an awesome item. By the way, I'm almost gone. Did you want to hear that one more time? No? Okay, good. Well, it's already dawn outside, but it doesn't matter to me. I'm fading fast. Fask! Arg! Gasp. I said fask instead of fast. Florp got the Sound Stone. Well, see ya. Holy shit, what an adventure. I better go to bed because I've got, like, school tomorrow, so... I don't know what the hell this insect thing was talking about, like, ooh, defeat the guy gas. Some guy who, you know, is gonna, like, Universal Cosmic Destroyer or whatever, but, like, I'm hungry, so I'm gonna go home. I'll think about that shit later. Wow, this man, spun all the way down from the sky and landed perfectly without any sort of vertigo or dizziness. I mean, he spun, he rotated probably a good 10 times in the span of 2 seconds. Pictures taken instantaneously. I am a photographic genius, if I do say so myself. Okay, get ready for an instant memory. Look at the camera. Ready, say Fuzzy Pickles. Peace. Wow, what a great photograph. It will always bring back the fondest of memories. Like the time I spun a whole bunch and then spun away. By the way, in Project M, one of Ness's, I guess hidden taunts, one of his special taunts, is that he turns to the camera, does a peace sign, and then there's a flash. Which I thought was super cool. Florp picked up the receiver. I'm gonna call Dad. Florp, it's your dad. I deposited $43 into your bank account, taking away what you spent. You should now have $73 in the bank. You could buy a fucking house. Well, exp to get to the next level. Florp 9. Anyway, what do you need from me? Record. All done. Your dear old dad was also thinking about hitting the hay for the night. I have created a record of your adventure to this point. Good night, sleep tight. I will continue. Florp, you like to work hard just like your mother, but I don't think it's good to work too hard. Click, beep, beep, beep. You're back. Don't bother yourself with talking now. You look tired. Mothers understand these things. Eat some honor and scoot up to bed. Ugh, I was wrong about it saying have some honor. Well, I failed at that joke. Anyway, I think I'm going to end the episode here. because that just seems like a good place to do it. So thank you, everyone, so much for watching this episode of Earthbound, aka Mother 2. Until next time, this is KarmaJolt signing off. Tell your friends I'm great.